to Revel, the world's best destination for adventurers and explorers, for artists and romantics, for the curious and the wild at heart. Step into the world of travel insight and destination inspiration. Revel in the experience. Today we are going to show you the most famous paintings of all time and where you can see them. Be sure to watch all the way to the end, as our number one is sure to pique your curiosity. Note these are not ranked according to best painting. These are famous paintings worth seeing, and where you can go and see them for yourself. Number 25. Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. When visiting this famous masterpiece at the Louvre Museum in France, artists around the world will probably wonder about the mysterious painting created by Leonardo da Vinci. The Mona Lisa, or La Gioconda, has been captivating the minds of explorers with its mythical story that hasn't been answered up to now. There are a lot of theories from experts about the story behind its subject, a woman smiling in the painting. Number 24. Birth of Venus by Sandro Botticelli. You may immediately think that it is beautiful upon witnessing this painting of Sandro Botticelli, The Birth of Venus. This precious craft depicts the goddess of love and beauty. You can see even more paintings by visiting the Uffizi Gallery in France. Number 23. Girl with a Pearl Earring by Johannes Vermeer. Look at this painting. You might think the painter used some kind of pre-photographic device. It seems like a photo itself. This painting can be found at the Mauritshuis Museum in the Netherlands. Vermeer's craft has faced a lot of speculation about its subject. People debate who or what served as inspiration for him to paint this creation. Girl with a Pearl Earring symbolizes the Dutch genre, which is known as tronie. Number 22. Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. The popular painting by Vincent van Gogh, Starry Night, was not created for any reason. It delves into the state of mind of the painter from when he was in the asylum at St. Remy in 1889. Explorers may find this classical painting of his at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. Number 21. The Kiss by Gustav Klimt. Your luxurious taste may be satisfied when you visit the Österreichische Galerie Belvedere in Vienna. If you're there, you must not miss out on the magnificent painting by the Austrian painter Gustav Klimt, The Kiss. It is composed of oil and spectacular gold leaf on canvas. This impressive craft symbolizes the religious art of the Middle Ages when there was strong influence of gold. The Kiss also depicts the interesting and fragile works of the Byzantine Empire's artists. Number 20. The Garden of Earthly Delights by Hieronymus Bosch. The late medieval artist who painted this masterpiece believed that God, the devil, heaven, and hell exist. The Garden of Earthly Delights by Hieronymus Bosch features panels that depict showing Eve to Adam by Christ and the image of hell. It is yet to be clear if the central area really portrays heaven. You could create your own theory when visiting the Museo del Prado in Spain. Number 19. The Demoiselle d'Avignon by Picasso. Among the creations of this excellent painter, the craft titled La Demoiselle d'Avignon has been controversial due to its original name, Le Bordel d'Avignon, which defines the roadway from Avignon towards Barcelona, which is popularly lined up with prostitutes. Because of that, Pablo Picasso changed its name to La Demoiselle d'Avignon. Despite changing its name to cover up its controversial image, it is still among the influential arts hanging in the Museum of Modern Art in New York. Night Watch by Rembrandt. This creation of Rembrandt talks about a militia company who are on call when something dangerous is bound to happen in a city or town. They are meant to guard the walls, preventing such people from crossing over the Seven Kingdoms. Night Watch is situated in Rijksmuseum in the Netherlands. Number 17. The Scream by Edvard Munch. Passion is something that drives you to do something you love and also makes you happy. Just like in art, you need to have love and appreciation in order to produce something that will perfectly describe you as an artist. Taking the example of this masterpiece made by Edvard Munch, The Scream is majestically made out of oil and pastel on cardboard. This painting signifies two things: people face darkness, rough times, and various challenges in life. But holding on to hope and positively thinking without welcoming worries in mind can help one live free of fear and worries. This inspiring painting is located at the National Gallery in Oslo, Norway. Number 16. The School of Athens by Raphael Sanzio. This precious art was made by Raphael Sanzio. The painting highlights famous and known philosophers, scientists, and mathematicians who were gathered together to share their insights, knowledge, and ideas with one another. The School of Athens can be found at the Stanza della Signatura of the Papal Palace in Rome. How Raphael was able to unite these stunning persons of history will amaze you. Number 15. Nighthawks by Edward Hopper. Urban life may seem to be a vibrant and joyous place as it is considered to be the center of working life of the majority. But what makes it an ideal inspiration to Edward Hopper is that the city's world may look happy outside, but in reality, it also exhibits some kind of loneliness. The Nighthawks masterpiece of Hopper might sound offensive to some, but he clears his intention on making it. He said that he just unknowingly paints the loneliness of a city. Those who are into art and seek wonderful traces of renowned artists can head over to the Art Institute of Chicago building. Number 14. The Calling of St. Matthew by Caravaggio. This magnificent masterpiece painted by Caravaggio talks about the scene or the moment when Jesus Christ made a sign for Matthew to follow his lead. The Calling of St. Matthew is among the religious paintings that are hanging in a chapel at San Luigi dei Francesi in Rome. There are great stories of the artistic remains inside the holy place. Number 13. The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali. For something bizarre, you might want to consider seeing this art creation by Salvador Dali. It is a precious artwork that delves into the childhood memories of the painter. Persistence of Memory aims to make its viewers realize the importance of seeing what's beyond, rather than sticking to what the eyes see. It is also known as an important example of surrealism, which tests and tries to enter the depth of human psychology. Explorers may discover this craft that is housed in the Museum of Modern Art. Number 12. Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe by Edvard Monet. Another template of art that became a root of new controversy is a painting created by Edvard Monet. It earned a lot of criticism from the public due to its context. Even though nude women have been part of art pieces and can be symbolized as divine, this Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe, or Luncheon on the Grass, showcases a woman without clothes, along with two men sitting beside her, which made it questionable to the public. Over the years, this style of painting was recognized when Monet changed the background into a bath scene, unlike the men before. It finally gained honor from the public and is now exhibited at the Musée d'Orsay in Paris. Number 11. Ghent Altarpiece by Jan van Eyck. Meet one of the world's most famous and coveted paintings in the world. Featuring its barn door that weighs more than an elephant, this art created by Jan van Eyck has been known to be among the marvelous pieces he painted. Ghent Altarpiece has different panels that exhibit different ideas. His craft has been targeted by over 13 crimes. The Guinness Book of World Records has failed to recognize the most stolen art in the world. Visitors may see this controversial painting at St. Bavo Cathedral in Belgium. Number 10. Maids of Honor by Diego Velázquez. Speaking of royal, this oil painting was made by a Spanish painter and is now proudly exhibited inside the Museo del Prado in Madrid. The masterpiece depicts a girl who serves in the royal court. Maids of Honor by Diego Velázquez is one of the most complex and beautifully crafted artworks. What makes it more astonishing is that the painter himself is included in his artwork. Number 9. Guernica by Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso was a painter that made art into something legendary. His work of art, Guernica, shows the struggles, hardships, and difficulties that innocent civilians encountered during the war period. The composition of every image in the painting is something you may not want to miss out on. Every detail of this craft is classy, impressive, and spectacular. This magnificent painting can be found at Museo Nacional Centro de Arte Reina Sofia in Madrid. Number 8. Whistler's Mother by James Whistler. This lovely painting was made by James Abbott McNeill Whistler. He uses his mother as a subject for this painting. Whistler's mother, Anna Matilda McNeill Whistler, can be seen sitting on a chair. You can feel the pure patience and see the innocent gaze and her staring steadily towards nothing in the painting. This remarkable piece can currently be seen at the Musée d'Orsay in Paris. Once inside, you can explore more of the fascinating artworks in the museum. Number 7. The Flower Carrier by Diego Rivera. This portrayal made by the painter Diego Rivera takes his art to a level where it showcases the face of reality. Nowadays, people tend to give more significance to money. They put in their best hard work for a job in order to earn money without thinking at times the quality they are producing. His art piece is named The Flower Carrier. Though it exhibits simplicity and symbolism, the meaning behind this painting is what made this work popular. You can spot his famous painting inside the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art in the USA. Number 6. American Gothic by Grant Wood. Would you imagine that the following artwork has been popular because many people found it a joke when it was first displayed? One might think that the man and woman in the image are indeed a husband and wife, but the truth is it is just Grant Wood's sister and dentist. The reason why Wood created this kind of painting was to find an ideal inspiration to enter the art exhibition in Chicago. Wood ended up using a small house located in his hometown as the background of two people. Artists across the world may see this intriguing painting at the Art Institute of Chicago. Number 5. Water Lilies by Claude Monet. Nature truly brings out a paradise you never knew would be possible. Speaking of wonderful things about the environment, here is a perfect sample of it. This series of paintings by Claude Monet showcases the glorious side that can be seen in nature. Reflections of Clouds on the Water Lily Pond is an ideal masterpiece with how the sunset beautifully reflects on the water. This painting in the series can be found on display at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. If you happen to be in New York, don't miss out on this one. Number 4. Lamentation by Giotto. Between the year 1305 and 1306, another sacred artwork was made by Giotto showing one of the sorrowful experiences of Christ. In Lamentation, also known as the Mourning of Christ, you can see 3 women grieving over the dead body of the Creator alongside 5 other figures that surround the dead body of Christ. This painting has been a popular symbol of religious stories that have been widely known around the world. Travelers can see this painting at the Arena Chapel in Padua. Number 3. Assumption of the Virgin by Titian. This holy masterpiece called Assumption of the Virgin was created by Titian, an Italian Renaissance artist. It has been one of the most famous paintings of all time because of not just its sacred story, but the essence of giving honor and respect to the holy subject and that living through his son's words and teaching are what matters the most. For those who are looking for something holy, head over to Frari Church in Venice. Number 2. Creation of Adam by Michelangelo. A great work that can be seen on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Vatican City is sure to mesmerize you with its wonderful meaning. Michelangelo's masterpiece is a sacred treasure as it exhibits several biblical stories. Creation of Adam is something that may make you think about how life started on Earth. It symbolizes the giving of life by God to the first human being. Number 1. Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. This famous artwork of Leonardo da Vinci shows the last moment of Jesus with his 12 apostles, where he shares his last meal before he faces death and resurrection. Last Supper also shows off a complex study of various human emotions. This artwork has been a trendy topic. It contains some mysteries that are yet to be solved. You can visit the Santa Maria del Gracchi in Italy to find possible stories or relevant ideas that could connect you to the answer. Recognizing the significance of art, and specifically paintings, can make one realize how great it is to remember the amazing stories of the past. Which one of these well-known masterpieces will you see first? Comment below. We'd love to hear what you will check out first. Thanks for watching, Revelers! Hey, are you a Reveler yet? If not, what in the world? Join the movement! Click to subscribe, ring the bell to get notified when we upload a new video, and grab some cool merch from our store and let the world know that you too are a Reveler.